You can't ask for a better day for football. Into the Saturday afternoon we go. This is a good kick that flies in for the touchback. Pitt has been one of the best defenses at stopping the run, although not so much this year. Back to the air. Finds Estime, a couple of grabs for him as he now bursts into the secondary out across the 40. It's Devonshire matched up with Flores. Hartman drops, fires, and has a completion to the outside. It's Chris Tyree working the sideline over there nicely in the 46-yard touchdown for Notre Dame. From the shotgun, Hartman to his tight end and Mitchell Evans, and Evans going to pick up that first down. Playing that wide side of the field corner. Benjamin Morrison out. There is sacked. It's Maris Leofau who shot into the backfield and spun into the ground.
There he is, Maris Leofau. He's a pressure guy. They're going to bring him one more time. Al Golden likes to dial pressure. There's a free release by the back. It's a free rusher. Bayer in that situation has to have an answer for it. In long down and distance situations against this defense.
Notre Dame defense had the Notre Dame offenses back in that USC game. This continues after the interception. Now Chris Tyree is hit. Breaks the tackle. Now Tyree with some space out in front. Now he breaks loose. Here goes Chris Tyree. Nothing but green grass in front. And Tyree in for the touchdown. 82 yards to the house.
Tyree's one of the best playmakers that Notre Dame has. He breaks about 6 tackles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 right there. He makes the 6th one miss. Somehow, some way, get the ball in this guy's hands as a receiver. Hand him the ball.
We will see if Caleb Junko wants to punt this football to Chris Tyree again. Would not recommend it. And it appears a change of strategy. Loss of 7. Hartman pressured, and this throw goes well up into the air, trying to run underneath of it down the field, and able to is Chris Tyree.
Such an unbelievable play by Chris Tyree. He's right here. He just runs vertically down the field. There's going to be a safety who comes over the top. Sam's got pressure in his face. He just throws the ball up. This very well could be an interception. Hartman gives him a chance. The concentration by Tyree. He catches the back of the football.
Hartman gives Estime, trying to plow his way forward for that first down. It appears he is able to. Bring Mitchell Evans across the formation. Hartman drops to pass and throws this over toward the sideline. It's Jaden Thomas. And Thomas been dealing with a bit of a hamstring injury as this first quarter comes to a close. Bring Evans in motion. Hands it off. They go right up the middle. It's Jabron Payne, and Payne maybe got a yard and a half. It's Dayon Hayes. See his parents looking on. There, down the field, and it is intercepted at Xavier Watts. Watts was the hero against USC. Now Watts is still on his feet. He's played some receiver in his background. So the interception's no surprise, and the return ability as well. Howard Cross forcing the pressure. Come on the back end. 2 picks, the forced fumble, the fumble return for a touchdown against USC. Add another pick to the year of Watts. You look at the student section of Notre Dame Stadium. Now Estime, he can be a nightmare for the defense. Estime hits the gas pedal down inside the 40, down to the 30. Rumbles Audric Estime.
He's between the tackles, and here he is. Double teams at the point of attack. He's got good quickness. He's got good vision to go pound frame, keep handing it to him. Good things will happen.
Right back up on the ball, and a completion to Rico Flores. He had the 33-yard run. He was very deliberate about that. I think he made the right decision. 2nd and 7. Estime, right decision, giving him the football. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Jack. It is the right decision. Notre Dame goes fly sweep motion, but the biggest thing is these guys coming off the ball. Double teams at the point of attack, and here's Estime, and he breaks it back. A big hole on the backside of it. Excellent block. Jaden Thomas outside. When your receivers block, those 4-yard runs become 16, 18-yard touchdowns. Excellent job up front. Excellent job on the perimeter. Keep giving that guy the rock.
Well, for the extra point. And Schrader is good. Bo Flemister, the running back, beside him. Going to run this option one more time, and Bayer flips it back, and there is no room to operate. Xavier Watts and company meet and drop Wabuko from 45. He's 6 of 9 on the year, and Sauls this time pushed it wide left.
Their best, they're as good as any team in the country on that side of the ball.
3rd and long. Pressure look. Hartman gets hit. Completion. It's Evans. Evans has some space out front. He tries a hurdle, although he is caught by Marquez Williams. To be Mitchell Evans, that tight end room.
Hey, it's pressure, pressure, and more pressure. Let's talk about what kind of pressure this is. It's a 6-man pressure with 3 guys deep and 2 guys underneath. That's not a lot of guys. Only 5 guys in coverage. They're counting on getting to the quarterback. And if you get a free guy running east and west, there's nobody left. Great job by Hartman standing.
Hartman gets that football out of his hands quickly. It's Mitchell Evans, but Evans is stopped by Donovan McMillan. Bayer play action. Steps up, and Bayer throws an interception. It's Xavier Watts. Who else would it be? Now Watts takes it inside the 20. He has been putting on a tape clinic on the back end for the Irish.
And here's the interception showing pressure. It's a 5-man rush. They do play man-to-man coverage, and there's Xavier Watts just standing in the middle of the field. And again, Watts, the former receiver, makes him pay.
Now Hartman in attack mode, complete to Evans. Evans takes it down to the 10. And for Watts, his 6th interception now leads the NCAA. So 3rd and goal from the 20 looks a little different. Hartman, protected well, has all kinds of time. Now he fires toward the end zone, and there is contact there and a penalty marker on top of it. Marquez Williams in coverage. Jaden Greathouse, the intended target, and Williams with a lot of contact. Can he extend the lead for Notre Dame? And Schrader is right down the middle.
Is taking advantage of opportunities. He said it's one thing to be in the right place, but another thing to make the right play.
Yeah, Zoran Bayer starts this half with a completion to Kenny Johnson, and he is met immediately by Thomas Harper.
Looks like man-to-man. Harper following the motion guy.
Bayer pressured and steps up in that pocket, creates a little more time, and it is deflected and batted down by Maris Leofow.
Bag of chips.
Few sets of bench presses. Hartman on the roll.
Got him.
And Hartman has a completion. It's Rico Flores, and Flores with space out in front. Patiently, now Flores hits the gas pedal inside the 30, down to the 20 he goes. Shane Simon had to run him down.
Sam comes out. He's got Evans in the flat. They don't cover the over route. That's Flores. We talked about how young quarterbacks trying to get into the rhythm of the game like those nakeds, those bootlegs. You know something? Veteran quarterbacks like them too. They're easy completions, progression read. Good call by Park.
60, and that was Greathouse who was throwing the block out front. Here's Estime, and Estime bursts into the secondary and delivers a lowered shoulder on Marquez Williams. As Joe Alt pulled down the left side of that offensive line so well. Hartman gives, it's Price, and Price breaks a tackle, and into the end zone he will go. He's that combination of speed and power. See the power there.
Big kick return last week against USC. This time in the red zone, he gets his opportunity, breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles. A really strong lower body to go with good vision. He runs through the contact.
Spencer Schrader, his extra point is good.
Leaving those corners outside.
Pressure right in the face of Bayer. He throws an interception. All kinds of space in front of Jaden Mickey, and he takes it to the house. Pick 6, Jaden Mickey.
by Al Golden. Here they come. And hold it right there, Greeny. If you hold it there, you see the safety over the top. That allows the corner to come off. And when you get the out-breaking route by the inside receiver, that corner has his eyes on the ball, and he goes and makes a play. Earlier in the ball game, Mickey tried it twice to make the same kind of play. Wasn't able to do it. This time he makes Xavier pay.
Spencer Schrader trying to make it 31. And he does. Pressure look from Notre Dame defensively. Xavier flushed. Xavier with his eyes downfield throws one up for grabs, and it's intercepted again. This time it's Christian Gray. You think they like him? It's the true freshman from St. Louis, Missouri, the highly touted freshman, showing exactly why.
Look at another opportunity here after the kick.
Just the second punt for Notre Dame. Bryce McPherson gets a good one, and this ball is dropped, and now in the end zone, it is recovered by Notre Dame. It was muffed right there on the spot by M.J. Devonshire. Not sure what he was even trying to do with it, and recovered for the touchdown.
Devonshire back there, one of the playmakers for Pitt, trying to give him an opportunity. Another senior, Devin Ford, the Penn State transfer, is right there. And then Henderson. It's a senior-laden team on defense. And sometimes these guys don't get opportunities to play on the defensive side of the ball, so they're looking for ways to contribute. Hats off to Ramon Henderson for being ready for his opportunity and cashing it in.
With the Colts made so much noise, blocking all those punts. Key moments in the season is now this extra point is missed. A penalty flag comes out.
There's a lot of people talking, but he insulates himself and his team from that. And they typically respond very well as we look at Riley Mills and a sophomore outside, and they come up with the big plays. Hats off to the coaching staff and the other veterans on that unit.
This is Jordan Faison to return a punt, and Faison breaks the tackle. Faison, he has been flashing ever since he got an opportunity, and Faison out across midfield. And so they will check on Evans as Holden Stays checks in to the game for Notre Dame. This is Estime, and he comes up about 1.5 yards short of that first down. Hartman takes his time, and this is complete to Holden Stays, and Stays checked in when Evans was banged up, and McMillan makes the tackle. We've seen Angeli come in relief, especially after we saw the injuries to Evans. Now Hartman down the field and has a completion. It's Tobias Merriweather, and they wanted to get his confidence back in this game, get him back involved in this offense, and there he is.
Situation, how they marked that, but this is what they've been waiting for all day long, an opportunity to throw the ball down the field, and this is one of their best deep threats. Tobias Merriweather, he's tall, he's long, he's athletic. Look at the stride, running away from the defender, Devonshire. And again, you get a look at Sam Hartman's ability to recognize. And
Hartman hands it off. Audric Estime, he's got another touchdown. Amazing watching that patience mixed with that power.
He's an outstanding low red zone runner. Great movement up front, but he just has a feel. There are defenders in the backfield. He makes one miss. He keeps the shoulders square. He keeps his feet moving. Finds the end zone for the Irish.
See if Schrader can get himself back on the money, and he does. They've been under pressure. They have been forcing turnover after turnover from there. And now a sack as Jordan Botello arrives at the quarterback.
A lot of different players, and they haven't changed. See Jordan Botello, he's played a lot of football here at Notre Dame this year. They call that a TE. The tackle goes out and the end comes in. Pitt doesn't handle it well. Botello takes.
Goals have been flipped in the past, and so coach had to fire back there. And Jelly in the game. Jeremiah Love with the football. He is the burner in this backfield, and Love down the sideline. Ball came out right there at the end. He was down first. He'll pick it up and flip it back to the ref.
Let the runner do the rest for you. Good start.
See what Steve Angeli has. And the football off, and then Audric Estime is still in the game, and Estime keeps thundering forward.
In South Bend playing together today.
And Jelly trying to put some good plays on tape. Flips it out to Jabron Payne, who has been one of the favorites.
Great opportunity for him to grow.
Of course, Hartman will be moving on next year. Or likely to the NFL, as now this is Price who breaks loose. And Price goes inside the 20. A beautiful cut by him, as he's now going to be carried down inside the 10. Billy Schrouth.
Against USC, had the touchdown run earlier. Just watch the lateral quickness, watch his lower body, see how he can hit and bounce and capture the edge, and then just watch him finish. He's not going to run out of bounds. He makes a miss, and then he finishes going north and south time and time again. He's a hard guy to bring down.
Onto the field. Heavy formation. Ball goes to Estime. Estime in for the touchdown. You already knew what was coming. Count him up.
It's really incredible. Estime is the best red zone runner in the country. Time and time again, we see them run this same kind of play. Tight end pulls, that stays. The biggest thing is number 7 going north and south behind that big.
How will the NFL view Audric Estime?
I think pretty positively. Just put the tape on.
So Pitt gets on the board. And the extra point is good. At least break the shutout.
Sure did.
Down there in that game, had the offensive line a little banged up. Had Thomas as well as Greathouse, who were dealing with hamstrings and really were not active in that game. And they got caught by Louisville. Now on the return, this is Price who brings it out across the 35.
Interceptions, but other than that, an awfully good day for the Irish. They got to settle in and go down to Clemson and get another win before their bye.
And Jelly, Jordan Faison.
When I was 6 years old, I was ferocious. Still is.
And Jelly to the air. Nice completion here. So you start to see with the new offensive line in the game. I've just never been around an offensive lineman like him. Nothing even close. Outside, Tobias Merriweather with the grab. So when he arrived at 18 years old, he was ready to play football for Notre Dame, ready to play at the highest level. As you see Angeli on the ball, Angeli into the end zone, Angeli with a touchdown. Looking for Cooper, Flanagan, and right on the money. Flanagan was wide open.
Right leg, and this is Angeli. He's going to go this way and then this way. Flanagan's going to run the corner route. That Pitt defense goes and chases the run. Excellent job by Angeli. When you go left, you got to get that front shoulder around. He's got people in his face. He sees that he has Flanagan. He rotates that front shoulder around and he throws a strike. Awfully impressive so far. Highly touted tight end. He's got a bright future as well.
Marcus Freeman, Jared Parker talking a lot about this.
They're off to a heck of a start.
Out of the blocks well, and it's the biggest Notre Dame margin of victory against Pitt since 1996 when they won 60-6, and Zora is with the head coach and Marcus Freeman.